Hello and thank you for coming back to our channel. We like to show you all the bikes that are heading for the website imminently, and this is one of my favourite Ducatis of all time. I'm a big fan of the 900 air-cooled twins, often overlooked because people go straight for the 748s and the 916s etc. of this era. But you should never discount the 900 twins. They are not super powerful, but you can use all the power all the time. Huge fun to ride, easy to live with, and a true classic from really the day they came out. Well, this is a Ducati Supersport 900 FE, and FE stands for Final Edition. Final Edition of what? Well, what it was 98 was going to be the last year Ducati used a carburation system on the 900 air-cooled twin. After this, Pierre Blanche, the new head of design, completely redesigned the style of the bike and used fuel injection. So again, this is the last carburetted version. This was also styled like the famous and much loved Superlight. So it gained the single seat, high level exhausts, carbon fibre front mudguard, clutch cover, rear hugger and instrument surround. And actually these bikes were in limited numbers. Only 800 made for the whole world. Still with its original keys and key tag. 800, this is number 440. Out of the 800, 300 were for North America and 500 for the rest of the world. Now this one we picked up in Japan and we've gone through the bike top to bottom. Mileage is only 19,350 kilometres, so that's about just over 12,000 miles. And I think the mileage is correct because the wear and tear on her feels just about right. Just another note about the Superlight. She also came with these remote reservoirs which were being used on the 916s and 748s. And previous to that, 900s came with a integral master cylinder, pretty much like they used on the early monsters. Now, this bike comes registered on an age-related plate, will be supplied for 12 months MOT. It's just been serviced, so that's new belts, new air filter, new oil filter, new fuel pump. We often change the fuel pumps as a matter of course. It's a 1998 bike, that's 26-year-old fuel pump. We also changed the internal fuel lines again, the age. New pads front and rear, and this bike will benefit from new tyres being fitted. Now we've just fitted the Termi exhaust system and we've cleaned and refurbished the downpipes full system, so that will gently turn a straw colour the more it's used. All the original fastenings we've replated in the correct passivated gold. The only non-standard part on the bike is the footrest hangers. These are a nice set of rear sets. If required, I can supply an original set of footrests, which we're happy to do in replace of those, so just let me know if that's something you'd like on the bike, should you want to purchase. Now let's hear how she sounds. Now if these bikes are set up right, they don't even turn over. You literally press the button and away we go. A little bit of a whir from the fuel pump. There we go, straight in. Hear how she sounds? We fit a new battery and the bike will come with a nice long warranty. Now we are happy to export worldwide, so if you live outside the UK and are interested in the bike, please let me know. We can export anywhere and we can happily crate up. We use a very reliable service for Europe and the rest of the world, so just let me know. Condition wise, the bodywork is flawless, absolutely perfect and as it should be. The wheels are in fantastic condition. We've got a little bit of surface corrosion on the crankcases. Now, this is quite typical for these bikes. They weren't finished well enough, really. I mean, if they lived in a hot climate all their life, they were okay. But if moisture's got into them, the paint does bubble. Also, early 916s were the same. Later Ducatis kind of got better and better. And you see, the outer casings are fine. It's the inner casings, whatever process they used, wasn't quite right. So all in all, a stunning example of, I think, one of Ducati's finest. I own a Superlight myself. It's my favourite bike. I just think they're so cool, and it's so nice to see a different kind of Ducati from this era that isn't water-cooled, with two pipes coming out of the back end. So a fantastic collector's bike, and in trueness, if I had to have one bike, classic, modern classic, in my garage, it would be a Superlight. They're not too radical, they're light, not the most powerful, but you can use all the power. I don't see the point of huge horsepower when you can't really utilise it. Great fun on track days. You can embarrass a lot of faster, more powerful bikes. This is all about the handling and really learning to ride. So again, a beautiful example with low mileage, offered with a warranty. Have any interest, please feel free to contact us. And once again, thank you for coming to the website.